This is the CEO of the podcast. It's your boy Nick, Deuce Johnson in the building.
Hey.
We got Dave in the building.
Yeah,
and we got my man in the building. Winners focus on winning. My man Ron, DON Enterprises.
What's going on? Thanks for having me, yo. So great to have you, man. Great to have you.
What it is, and how y'all feel as though LeBron is using his platform to talk about Trump.
If most people, like, if we're not talking about basketball, if I wasn't like just talking to y'all, if we saying who the GOAT is, like on a public like platform, I'm definitely saying LeBron.
That nigga running for president.
No strings attached.
But if you sit right here talking about basketball, MJ is definitely the GOAT. It's
No, fuck that. No strings attached. LeBron James is the GOAT. No strings attached. But I don't want to hear none of that. Oh, just basketball shit. Well, this is gonna be Joel Embiid soon, but that's a couple of years from now. Yo, LeBron, every aspect. You can't say nothing wrong about the man.
You can't.
Public activist, he does it. Philanthropist, he does it.
Damn.
Give back to his community. Akron, how do we know Akron? LeBron, okay? Like everywhere he go, it's just, yo, this is what I'm gonna do.
So what you think about the school?
I mean, he doing great stuff.
I think the school's gonna work. I mean, it's probably gonna work. LeBron's
trying to
work.
send my kids
so
there.
why would the school not work?
I think it's definitely gonna be a
Shoot,
good idea.
it's kids that's gonna get to go to college that we're gonna have a chance to go to college because of
free.
LeBron. Like that's crazy.
It is Akron, Ohio. I mean, it's not like it's a. It is. I mean, Akron.
I mean, no. When you think about Ohio, you thinking about Cleveland, you think about Cincinnati, you think about major cities like that. So a city like Akron, you know what I'm saying, to have a school like
it
this, to
sounds
give
like
people
it's like
opportunities
The
like
question
this.
I got for that though is, what about the students that trying to go to school, that's working hard regularly to go to school, that's filling out them college applications? Like, do that butt them out of going to school now?
No.
Like, so now, but like, you got to think, how many students now are going to be on campus now? Like, how does that work down the line? With people that's really sitting there just about their books, really trying to get into school. What if they get butted out of college because LeBron paid for somebody else to go? Does that work like that?
At the end of the day, it's all about business. It don't even matter about that. School is a business. So I feel as though they don't care who gets in, as long as they get their money. You get what I'm saying? It don't matter at the end of the day. You're a number.
It's probably gonna be a certain.
All right, bet. That's a perfect.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a certain quota too, though. Mm-hmm. Like LeBron probably has, say if it's 600 kids that come through the year, 100, maybe 100 kids out of that 600, maybe just from his I Promise school, or 50, maybe 100, maybe too much. Just 50 kids automatically, boom, is gonna be in. That's not that bad, but. You just brought up, someone just brought up the scam and shit.
Do you feel as though college is a scam?
I mean, it depends on what we talking about. We talking about the athletes. Every day we hear about some new shit. Maryland, you just heard about what's going on in Maryland. The head coach is out. He on paid leave.
Because of the way they coach the players.
Urban Meyer, he on leave.
What does that have to do with college being a scam, though?
I
think everything is wrapped around each other. Though,
I think it's like this, right? So the world, like, they set this precedent, right? So now when you apply to jobs, it says something. You have to have a bachelor's degree, right? And we talking about jobs that you get paid $12 an hour, right? So like now you gotta go to college to get that $12 an hour job, right? But in the midst of that, I'm gonna make you owe thousands and hundreds and thousands of dollars that you gotta pay the rest of your life. So you're never really actually making no money when you get out of college to get that $12 job.
Exactly.
I'm about to say.
So like, how much money did college actually put in your pocket? Like, you know what I'm saying? Even today, 3 years after you graduate, 2 years out, how much money did college put in your pocket rather than take back? I'm pretty sure like 3 months later, you know, you got Sally Mae, yo. You know what I'm saying? You remember the loans? You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you graduating. I need some of my money back. You know what I'm saying? So you even paying monthly already back on your college stuff. Like, so
I think college is a scam just for the simple fact that it's people out here that make more money than others that never went to college.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
But the thing is, I say too though, I hear college is definitely a scam, but it's also what you do in college too. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people could be at school and just waste their time just being there. When you take on a lot of opportunity, like my first 2.5 years of school, I just was in school, just being
Sure,
here.
man.
But these last 2 years I've been in school, I really was, I used the network, I used to gain connections. You know what I'm saying? And I seen myself getting in a lot more better positions, whereas though it can set me ahead. Because at one point I'm thinking like, this college shit phony, because I'm looking at people back at school, that was back home making way more money, and I'm like, everyone praising me like, yeah, you in school, you doing your thing, shorty, yeah, you doing your thing, but I'm like, technically I'm broke right now. I'm like,
going in the hole right now.
I'm going in the hole right now. So I'm like, that's when I really had to change my whole thought process and say like, I'm gonna use this college stuff for what it is. Now I'm the way like I built my resume to look so good now that I can present myself in any situation ever after school.
Make yourself marketable, so you have negotiations instead of somebody telling you what you need to make.
Exactly, because you going to school just to work for somebody.
For sure.
The people that's really at the top don't really have that much education. Like I see myself smarter than a lot of the CEOs that's already in place right now, and I'm like, that's why I'm like, I'm gonna build my own platform. Whereas though I'm gonna use I'm gonna use that fact that I got a degree. But I'm gonna use what I know to take me where I need to be with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a scam. So we gonna scam
for y'all three. If it wasn't for the accomplishment to be like saying, "Oh, I was the first one, or I was the second person in my family to go to college," would you have even went?
I mean, I'm not about to say basketball got me to college. You feel me? But I didn't go to college to get the degree. I was going to college because niggas said I could hoop. You feel me? I was trying to hoop.
Yeah, I would definitely say in a combination of, you know what I'm saying, being a kid and want to just play college football, and that being like a first generation, like, it's like all tied in. So I was never even thinking about writing a paper, you know what I'm saying?
But all that shit go hand
to a
in hand,
class.
though. All that shit go hand in hand.
I wasn't no great high school student. I wasn't like.
No, I mean that's only because the only avenue is the NCAA.
Nah, I mean I can only speak for myself. So my dad, he's a self-made man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never taken a college course a day in his life, and he doing all right. So you know what I'm saying? Seeing an actual visible, you know what I'm saying, example of that. That would definitely make me not want to go to college. So
for sure.
I mean, you could go to draft and come back to school if you're not drafted.
How do y'all feel about like NCAA basketball changing the rule, allowing college players, allowing people that's not drafted to return to school, and allowing high school seniors and the top players in college sign with agents before they hit the league? How y'all feel about that?
I like that you can go back to school though, because I think like. At the end of the day, you guys are young, you know what I'm saying? You can go back to, you still get the opportunity to graduate. A lot of people strictly devote their life around sports. And at one point I was like that too, thinking that everything was just about basketball. You know what I'm saying? But so once that thing fell out, you got to be able to at least be able to get a chance to still get your degree or whatnot, and still go to overseas. The thing about the agents though, I'm like, that's wild though to me. To really think like at a high school level, you need an agent right then.
I mean,
but then again, that could put me in business.
Look at a guy like Ronnie. Look at Ronnie. He got people, hundreds of thousands of people at his games. You know, not hundreds of thousands, but hundreds of
shit.
I'm saying, you don't feel like you need some type of guidance on what you need to be doing. Even like on a PR standpoint, you don't think Ronnie need a team behind him to keep it right?
This is my question. What is DON Enterprises doing if they was able to sign high school top tier talent where you know they hitting the league? You not taking that chance?
I'm definitely going to take it. I know it's definitely great, but I just was thinking it was wild because you got to understand too, like as a kid, you're not even allowing a kid to be a kid though. Like it's crazy. I'm definitely going to take it on because I definitely see the potential business wise, but I'm like, it's crazy that already 15 years old, you're not going to the movies on a Friday night. You sitting there planning how you're going to answer this interview question with your PR team, how you're going to go about being in the public, like what you gotta wear, like how you gotta go about every
I'm not gonna lie though,
question.
It already was like that. I like the fact that it's actually brought over the table. It was under the table.
The fact that his name is LeBron James Jr., they knew from day one his life was gonna be like that. So I'm pretty sure he probably wanted his
that's
son
not
to be
true. LeBron James Jr. may not wanting to play basketball.
Shit, the way he playing, look like he always wanted to play.
No, I'm just saying in general. He look like he ducked like him, make his legs bend back. Or he could have been Magic Johnson's son.
For sure, he could have been Jeffrey Jordan and all them. Like,
so I'm just saying, like, I understand what you mean, but like, he definitely chose to play basketball.
Yeah, for sure.
The only thing what I don't understand is like, everything was coming out, it looked like it was all positive stuff, and then De'Aaron Fox came out and was saying like, oh, now you can tell that all this shit has always just been about money.
It has always been about money.
But the thing is,
that's life.
The agents gotta be like NCAA certified, so the money still gotta get percentages for the NCAA gotta go back.
NCAA still coming up.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, all they trying to do is make it to the point where the agents that was doing all this shit low key, giving everybody the bread, they can't do it no more. Unless you go pay us, unless you go cut us in on it too.
Basically.
Which is cool. So it's all about money at the end of the day. Like,
That shit's
Yeah,
crazy.
we see what
how
you're doing.
can you help me?
How about, what about when it comes to high school wise?
High school?
That shouldn't have nothing to do with NCAA if you high school.
Yeah, I'm not making $1 from my high school.
No, they are. So
I'm talking about if you're a high school athlete,
NCAA.
you're
the
not.
NCAA is
How would you have to worry about that when it comes to high school?
because they haven't cleared the fact that you can go straight from high school to the NBA yet. That's not a change. So they going to college regardless. That's why the NCAA can do it like that.
Do you feel
It's
like
not
this
a
is
rule.
like a shift, to stop
This is
players
step
from,
one. This is step one.
to get rid of the JVA league, get rid of shit
Not
like that?
college.
But I say not necessarily the JVA league. They about to make it to the point where these players go start getting paid. Cause now they can get the agents. So the agents, if they doing their job the right way, I'm pressing down.
This
My
shit
player
gonna be
need
messed
this.
up.
You got my client's jersey on in the stands, and you bought that from somebody else, and my man ain't touching no dollar of that.
Alright, so
So
let
I
me
need-
let
I
me
need
ask
money.
you this, right?
This shit gonna
So
get
I'm gonna
bad.
walk on.
This shit gonna
I'm the 53rd man on the roster of Alabama or whatever. What's this? Alright, so I was a high recruit. I was probably a 4-star recruit. What's to stop me from saying I deserve money too?
All right, so the only thing about that, USA, like the way they did it in NCAA basketball, they select the players that who can get agents. Like, so you have to be top tier. Like, they gotta feel it's like projected on it. And that's why USA basketball is a part of that. They pick the players to do that.
But alright, so basketball players, football players should get paid. Should lacrosse players get paid or field hockey players?
And everybody, I feel as though everybody should get paid that's on SportsCenter. Like, they play your game air, if they put your game live on SportsCenter, something like that, and it's like
ESPN, you talking about ESPN 1, 2, 3 or whatever, Ocho, whatever.
No.
FSN.
yo, all
They
that.
put high school games on ESPN. I'm not
Yo,
gonna say
they
everybody
Do
deserves.
you not think that some of the people that's
they
conducting the game, some people that's commentating the game not getting paid? They getting paid.
Yeah.
Without us, you wouldn't be getting paid.
For real.
Where my cut at?
They got that junior NBA.
Alright, so you
World
saying your high school
Championship
game, you were in a high school championship, right? So that game was on ESPN 3.
No,
That game was on your ear. That game was on TV.
I'm just saying.
Wait, so you talking about like a Madonna version? A
I'm asking you, deserve a check?
Yeah, nigga watch me live on TV. I need spots.
I need something.
Cause some
Real shit.
Webman
Just give me
sit
sexy.
on the thing.
Sexy for real.
I watch your back, you watch mine. So I put you on TV so you can show the world your talent. Everyone don't get a scholarship. If you were in Maryland, you play for Gilman or you play for Good Counsel,
That's
whatever.
true, too.
Everybody
I was definitely watching like a high school game.
I can't do that. I can't.
All right, prime example.
Everyone should get a check because you scored a touchdown.
Prime example. So these niggas that record stuff on YouTube, so like Hoop Mixtape, do you not think they cutting niggas the check that get them millions of views? That's just a general question.
No,
The
player.
No.
Man, you crazy. I honestly think if I was a kill, I put Hoop Mixtape on. Like y'all take it to another level. You owe me a check.
Yeah.
Nah, let me. Alright, so
But you really think who bitch is paying?
if I'm one of those companies,
Yeah, definitely. I think I'm
Because he was helping a kill though. How would you be in Utah and know who a kill car is? How would you know who he is? How would you be in Montana and know who a kill car is?
The internet.
Because of what? Because of who's mistake. Who's
I
mistake
can
that for
read.
him?
No, you got people that scout games all the time that don't.
I'm
record
talking about
it
the
and
average
write it.
basketball player.
He wasn't the average basketball player. He was.
I'm talking the
recognition for
average
that.
fan though, the average fan. The average person who lives right now in Arizona who don't really care about basketball, they just like basketball. They're not a scout, they're not anything.
No, that's facts.
How would I have seen a kill car if I didn't see on Bleacher Report how they putting these kids up on Bleacher
How
Report?
would you know what Hoop Mixtape was?
Because of social media.
what I was gonna say
wasn't
was,
because of kill
just
car.
like you ever seen Hoop Dreams before?
Yeah.
Like with them, they're going to like the park and like find little kids. I think that's what, like, if I'm a hoop mixtape, I'm trying to find the youngest, like, you know what I'm saying, prior, if I see potential in you, so
But I
it
still
can build
think
into
it's
that
right.
relationship to where you feel like I'll put you on versus, you know what I'm
I
saying.
still feel as though they deserve a check because your ultimate goal was to try to record me so you can get some money.
Exactly.
So I deserve a check because it wasn't no
They definitely
genuine.
I'm not saying you don't deserve a check. I'm just saying in this business.
But you couldn't. But if you
I'm gonna
couldn't
find
get
this
for
the
that
shortest
game,
way. You know what I'm saying? That's just
Weapons
business.
in there. Weapons when I'm there for 2.5 hours and Kill goes 2 for 35 and has 5 points. What check I'm supposed to give you for that shit?
Yo, life is ups and downs, yo.
Okay then, so that means it's a scratch your back. I scratch your back. So I'm not gonna give you no check. I'm still putting you on the platform.
All right, we took an L that day, but when we catch the next W,
okay, but guess what? You took an L that day, so you're not getting no check.
You ain't get a check either.
But it would just be a set payment. What he's saying, like he wouldn't pay him every single time he go out to his game.
No, I understand
like,
that.
So if he had a bad game, he gonna go to the next game. You know what I'm saying? Record.
But his whole season be bad, and you just paid him for what? You understand when people get money, sometimes people get complacent, right? Mm-hmm. Do you agree with that?
Then what if you just wait till the end of the season to make the payment? I mean, to drop the bread to him.
Isn't that how it does in the NFL with basketball when they get their free agency year? What do you see? People turn the fuck up, right?
Yeah, real shit.
So what you mean? I'm gonna pay you before a season? I don't even know if you... Oh, you know what? I got my $100,000. I got my $250,000.
That's how you know the world changing. How you feel about NFL rookies getting their fully guaranteed contracts?
When it comes to the sport of football, I feel like you should get your shit guaranteed.
Yeah, it should be.
Because any day you can be done. Any day you can be done.
But that's the reason why.
Severity of the injury, like I got the first play I can tear my ACL and I can't play, like, you know what I'm saying, football ever again or some shit like that.
The Redskin running back, first play, not the first play, but
I feel as though you tear your ACL and you can't. Well, if you got hurt on the job, that's like any 9 to 5. You feel?
You get paid. You get paid on it if you get hurt at the job.
But if you get hurt, it's not like that.
But if you get hurt outside doing some nut shit, nigga, I'm not paying.
You're not getting that money. That's dead.
Fuck that, nigga. That's something in the contract.
Oh, so when I'm lighting fireworks and I blow 3 of my fingers off?
Yo, you can't tackle niggas because you ain't got no fingers. I need my bread back.
Yo, this is totally off topic. I'm gonna ask y'all this. What y'all think about Tristan Thompson, Pop and Draymond at the club?
Yo, that's rumors. I ain't see it. I ain't see no idea. That's how rumors get started.
I don't believe
it. The PR team said nothing happened.
Look,
they said there's a complete lie. They probably PR team. They said, yo.
You know why? Because after the game, like when that shit happened, Tristan came up to them. Draymond was like, oh, yo, you know, and Draymond was like, nah,
hey,
forget
that nigga.
So I don't believe that Tristan seen Draymond was like,
I don't got Tristan going that hard.
Yeah, I don't got it. I don't know where that nigga from,
nigga.
but I don't got it though, bro. I don't got it.
I don't got it.
Unless it's on some chump ass shit, like, you know how like when like niggas be on some big shit and they spit on.
He was talking
on Instagram. Remember I told you that shit about when nigga throw a drink on you and shit like that, some shit like that, where Tristan knew, oh, I can hit him and that shit just gonna be breaking up and everybody gonna be just be cool.
But I'm saying if a nigga can push a basketball in your face, what's to stop me if I see you at the club like, oh, look at this nigga, like.
You got
I just think it look bad on Tristan Thompson because he lost, he got dubbed.
For sure, yeah.
Like so it looks bad on him because like Draymond just did you dirty, then you gotta go back and fight him now because you just you know what I'm saying, like.
Okay, with conflict, right? So y'all heard about Kevin Benjamin, Cam Newton?
Yeah. Like, wait, why Benjamin don't like him?
So he said he ain't have like
I don't think it's enough.
He want a quarterback that actually like has some type of knowledge about the game, that actually has some type of arm talent, or like people that's actually working on their game. Right?
Bro, Kelvin Benjamin said he will have any other quarterback than Cam in the league, bro. Any other quarterback.
So, but what that had to do with him not speaking with Cam though? They just don't like him, but damn.
No, so what happened?
So I guess
I'm pretty sure when the game happened, I'm pretty sure he probably thought it was an idea. You know, this nigga might walk up to me, and then the music started playing pre-game, and yo walk up to him like, yo, what's up with whatever, and it looked like he like, yo, I said what I said. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. And Cam like, yo, so what? He just started walking away. Like,
but Cam walked up to him and he like,
the funniest shit.
He got too close to him though. Like he went
Step off real quick. Let me holler at you.
Cam must have thought like, oh, I'm Cam Newton, so he ain't gonna do nothing crazy to me. Mm-hmm. He walked all the way up to him and got all in his personal space and bumped him like a you know a chest bump type shit.
Like
you know
Jason Tatum
when
his
like, hey yo my man, hey yo my man, yo, and you just keep hitting him. Like, yo, you stop fucking hitting. So Cam did that one time. It was like the same type of equation. So Kelvin was like,
you over here saying this like, damn, yeah.
Bro, like chill, bro. Like you already knew that's what it was. It's a fucking preseason game, bro. Like you ain't had to do all that. So I think Cam was doing it for more of the aesthetics. Like, oh, I'm Cam Newton. Let me just walk up to him and everything, blah, blah, blah.
Man, do y'all think it's difficult working with people that you don't like? Because that obviously showed that he didn't fuck with that nigga.
Mm-hmm.
But he had to play with him. You get what I'm saying? They both need each other to eat because they got incentives in their contracts to where I need this amount of catches for me to get this amount of bread. And you need to be throwing me good balls so I can get my money. That's what that should be about. I don't think that should be about football games at the end of the day because if I ever made it to the league, nigga, I'm worried about my bag. I don't give a fuck about the wins and losses.
I don't really
But not saying I don't fuck about the wins and losses.
People talk about the championships.
I don't know. I feel like all right. So I feel like the best receivers usually have like a relationship with the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like so, the best ones of all time usually are attached to some type of quarterback. You know, outside of niggas like T.O. or something like that. You know, where his talent just exceeds what it is. Like Jerry Joe Montana. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, right? So I feel like, to a certain extent, you know, we gotta be like cool or some. You know what I'm saying? At some point, we call it audibles. We call it stuff at the line. Like we gotta be on a whole different wavelength. Like so, I can't hate you and you be the quarterback. And I'm trying to like, yo, I got a nigga over here. Like you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna throw me the ball. You're not gonna look to see if I got. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like to a certain extent, you gotta be cool, but. I mean,
you don't really, but you don't gotta be cool though. You know what I'm saying? You know,
if you're the franchise receiver,
just be
and I know I'm staying here, I know I got a 5-year deal.
No, I'm just talking about just anything in general, not even just football. Like, is it difficult working with niggas that you're not cool with? Like,
it is hard though. It is definitely hard because at the end of the day, you just don't fuck with them for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be having to deal with that a lot too sometimes. I'm just like. But then it be business though, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like it do keep a boundary where though you know you gonna get your end done, they gotta get their end done.
Okay, so for you as a PR person, if a nigga's a lame, right? You cool just getting money with it, like with the person, like.
Yeah, I don't mind making any money. All money's gonna be business, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like it come with like a. You gotta PR. You gotta kind of really have a feeling with the person you working with. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end, it's about a relation. Like it's not all about money sometimes with PR. Because at the end of the day, you put your name behind that consistently. You know what I'm saying? So you got like when if I'm dealing with a new artist or I'm dealing with like a athlete, so it's like my first thing is not gonna just be the pictures, just about the money. Sometimes like you gotta get to know somebody. You know, so you gotta understand. You gotta understand who they are, what they trying to accomplish, who they want to be, so you can understand what type of goals and stuff that y'all gonna set forward. And that's when you gonna like do that midst of the process of that month. You gonna really realize like, all right, if I should really work with this person or not. Because at the end of the day, like. It can mess you all the way up. It can hold you back. You can be pushing something that if you don't support it yourself, you shouldn't put your name behind it.
So let me ask you as a PR person, how do you feel about what like Nicki Minaj's PR team is doing with her? Like with her being in, she was in Black Ink Chicago. You know, she had the song with 6ix9ine, the Fifi joint. Like
she going right now. She's going back to that the old how 50 used to be when 50 Cent first came out. 50 Cent used his platform of first getting shot. And then beefing with people to constantly get his name out. He came out beefing with Ja Rule.
She's doing to tell you the truth.
Beef with.
I feel like she's too old for this shit right now.
Yeah, but I thought that diss was funny though. But I don't think it was nothing too.
I mean, not about the diss stuff. I'm just talking about what you was talking about the PR thing. Like at one point when Beyonce came up with her, I mean everyone's story is different though. So let me not even go here.
I feel like if you a top level artist, right? I shouldn't have to say it anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
I shouldn't have to. We shouldn't have to talk about numbers. We shouldn't have to talk about where my albums, where my songs is.
Just keep it.
I shouldn't have to be on Black Ink Chicago and then say, "Yo, it's the #1 rated show. Y'all owe me a check." Like that's corny.
Yo,
like,
I don't care how hard life get. I'm still not bumping Nicki Minaj's album.
I've never heard that shit. But I'm just saying PR moves. Even like with the 6ix9ine. Like I don't think 6ix9ine is in the best light, but. She probably felt like she would get people definitely go listen to me in a 6ix9ine song. So
yeah, all that stuff is just business. Because it's just cross marketing. You gonna lock in with somebody on another market, so the numbers can go up in that sense. Just like when Lil Wayne made that transition to like the other side of the crowd. You know what I'm saying? It's like he wanted to make sure that's why his numbers is going to be up always because and just like Drake can have one song, but he mentions different type of things within one song that connect with so many different people. Whereas though, like now, he's just a global icon for just saying one little verse for this one person. He gave up money in his video, but I'm like, people give up money all the time, but he just publicized it. Now everyone loves Drake so much to be so positive. The whole time, that money that he gave away was on a budget. Like that was their budget they have instead of just using
$1 million budget.
Yeah, I'm saying like a
let's grab the camera and just give out
let's
money.
give out the money for the budget. You know what I'm saying?
How many artists do you have right now?
I'm full time like manage just Pistol, but I do PR for pretty much everybody. You know what I'm saying? There's always show opportunities I try to help people with. There's always ways I can email blast music. I create EPKs for artists. You know what I'm saying? I try to lock in people with different DJs, different radio stations, make sure their music is clean so we can promote in different areas. Like some artists I try to help, like some artists I try to get them like on a Netflix cast and get their song playing on Netflix, just like how the Creek Boys did with the Madden. You know what I'm saying? That's constant revenue.
The Creek Boys on Madden?
What? Look at that. Yeah, Creek Boys on Madden.
Damn, that's fine.
Lying.
Yeah, Madden 19.
Whoa, it's something
Are you buying Madden 19 though?
Me, no, I only play 2K. All I play is 2K.
Yeah, I fuck with the K. I don't fuck with the
I
Madden.
don't play nothing else. Just give me one game each year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think if you a million.
What's the process of getting somebody put on Madden?
Bro, like,
to niggas that don't know.
like, it's a process for sure. Like first, everything got to be legalized. Like, artists really fail to realize they think just because they bought the beat from the producer that you meet, like, you got to go through a lot of paperwork and everything just to make sure like everything is squared away because there's a lot of rights that got to get handled. You know what I'm saying?
Is it a PR move where they changed the song so where it was like, I know in a chorus they changed it so where it's like everybody, so it's not just like a Baltimore song.
But in the lyrics, what Creek Boys?
Yeah.
What Every Day I'm With My Team?
Yeah.
No, that song not on. It's Boss right now.
Okay, cool.
I would expect it to be everybody right now. I mean my team. I would expect it because it's a team. But
yeah, because I thought that was a PR move when they changed that song and then they added like Yachty. And then like I was like, okay, I see what they doing here.
Remix.
Yeah, they just remix it up. They probably just changed it up. Yeah, but that definitely makes sense though because a lot of artists they do minimize their lyrics, but then people in their area. So it's like you can only people in your area could only bump it sometimes. Like Atlanta artists, you would never know sometimes where Atlanta artists from because they don't just sit there and just talk only Atlanta stuff. Like a lot of Baltimore artists was talking about like Hondas and like typical Baltimore fashion and Baltimore topics. Like it's hard for. That's why so many people didn't really get in the little scooter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In his song he was talking like 7 jeans and fitted cats and butters in the 990s. Like who in Arizona want to bump that? You know what I'm saying? And that's what I be trying to help artists with as far as like. There's other ways you can make money in the music industry other than just getting show money and just blowing up. Like you can get in like castings, get your song played on Netflix. You can get your song played on like EA Sports. Like it's contracts and stuff you gotta go through with it. But like that's constant revenue. Like some artists are strictly banking off like how Little Baby and Moneybagg is working. They getting $40,000 each show. You know what I'm saying? And like some artists be like, when I go to a show, I'm gonna charge that much. Like no, like that's not how it works. The business don't work like that.
So how does the PR business work when it comes to say an artist gets $40,000 for a show? He busting down with the PR off that?
Yeah, for sure. Like most PRs is around between 10 to 35% for real. You know what I'm saying? Because they the ones behind the scenes because the artist not talking to nobody.
Hold up, alright, so somebody that's not attached to music, so why do I need an agent, a PR team, why can't I? Why am I giving? All right, so if I got 100% of the money, why is at least 50% of the money going to
like a PR? Like,
other people? Like, why can't I cut?
Why are you important?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, so pretty much like I was saying, like an artist is constantly working and whatnot, and like that, like for instance, like a lot of artists are just coming up. Like nowadays, artists really not really like into the business side of things. Like how back in the day, like singers used to prepare their bodies to be a singer. Like you wasn't seeing a sing out drinking and stuff because it wasn't like all that autotune. It wasn't that punching in. Like artists now, they just doing it off an image type of thing. So you need to make sure you have somebody back in that image side of the business with you. You know what I'm saying? The one contacting the promoters for you, the one sending the music out because a record label, they sound good, but they pretty much is a PR team itself. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get signed to a label, all of a sudden an artist blow up because they like a record label got all the promotion companies, all the partner companies that can push your music through different channels that generate more numbers and more views. And that's all I try to do just on a lesser scale right now because record label's paying you, but all they doing is paying little promotion companies, little partner companies that really just push them artists' music. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm trying to do pretty much the same way, but just right now I'm just kind of like on a small team with it right now, and I'm just gonna get to that point eventually. Whereas though, like with the connections I got, I can guarantee I can give you this money because I know I'm gonna make it on the back end. And because I gave you this promotion, then now, you know what I'm saying, that's the reason I get my cut. And then like for instance, like crisis management. Sometimes you get like 6ix9ine get in a lot of messed up situations or whatnot. You gotta have a team where it's backing you, you know what I'm saying, to keep you out of trouble or whatnot. Just marketing itself. knowing that, you know what I'm saying, artists, it's hard to be on top for a long time. That's why Drake is so respected, because he can, like for instance, he got a lot of ghostwriters, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, he can't, like, his life has got so lit, he can't continue to make new topics. You know what I'm saying? He got a team, you know what I'm saying, where though, like, they bring him like new products, like this is what's going on today right now. Like, you obviously living your best life somewhere in the mansion. You're not knowing what's really going on all the time. So you got people there breaking down, all right, now you can make a song do this. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You always going to need a team in any type of
So like with Drake, right? So when he had the beef with Pusha T, right? So he said he has a son, right? They said that Adidas had a press run that they had set out to roll it out for Drake, right? So now is it PR for you to figure out how
he gonna respond? The next.
Do I have to talk to you before I make a song?
Basically, I feel as though like a PR person, maybe I could be wrong. A PR person basically cleans your image up, like prepares you behind closed doors. Basically, you saying what the fuck I want you to say. You feel me? Because this sound a lot. I'm cleaning up what you need to be saying. Sure. But you still gotta go out there and do that shit.
Yeah.
But I'm behind closed doors, nigga. I'm the engine, but you just the face.
Like when that story got out, Drake probably called his team like, how the fuck did this get out? Type shit. Like what's going on? So now the PR team is like, yo, they the one saying, hey yo, you breaking somebody, bro, like. That story that they just said that's a lie. Say it's a lie, some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? They the ones covering like our Ray Rice situation. Boom. TMZ been presenting it to Ray Rice and them that they had the video. Ray Rice and them, they had the chance to pay the bread off, make sure that video got expunged. I don't know what happened in that transaction where it didn't happen. TMZ like, bet we about to blow your shit up. We about to blow your shit up. Like, you didn't handle your end of the bargain. You know what I'm saying? Like so many athletes get in trouble, like Zach Randolph. Yeah. He just got caught up. He just got caught up with like with a trap phone and a thing. His man got killed. Like
Zach Randolph just recently got caught up some shit.
Randolph been in some shit his whole career. Like, money bagging guy. You talk about him all the time.
Last time I heard he got caught with an O or something.
Yeah, but all of a sudden, why all of a sudden they digitally wiped under the door? Yeah. That's the stuff I be paying. I'm like, wait, wasn't we just talking about that? Like, what happened to it? Yeah, somebody behind is cleaning all of that stuff up immediately. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then Zach Randolph all of a sudden is back in his game. Like at one point he was suspended for a couple games and he came right back and then no one talked about it in the media no more. It's like all that stuff gets expunged. There's certain things that get talked about and there's some things that's like, look, that's some good shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? This ain't getting talked about anymore.
Because I definitely heard about this. You know what I'm saying? I think it was a San Diego Padre player. He was a pitcher. He'd been playing for like 10 years, and he just got booked for a 10-year drug charge for distribution for cocaine for 44 ounces and everything. And I was like, damn. You'll play for 5 teams over 10 years, and how do you fall into the drug game?
Yo, you gotta remember, everybody that make it to the leagues, any league, we still humans, and we still got everyday struggles and everyday life that we go through for real. Like everybody don't come up from 2-parent family homes. You feel me? Everybody don't come up from you always was given something. Some people had to go out and do something totally different.
How do you feel about how y'all feel about Josh Gordon not being that do you feel like
mental health is very serious?
Do you feel like as a company, like as the Browns as a company, is there a certain extent where you?
I'd have been fired that nigga.
Yeah. Yo, how many drugs has he had?
I said, what the fuck is going on?
It ain't cost you no money for real.
No, but if he goes out there, that's 1,000 yards. That's 1,000 yards to 10 touchdowns right there. Walking around.
Yo, if was a fifth, we all be drunk. So I don't pay niggas off if.
If a what? Like if a fifth was a fifth.
If was a fifth, we all be drunk. Okay. Seeing that you can't really bet on a lot of ifs.
I mean, but I'm trying to tell you though, as soon as he walked out on the field, that's 100 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't know when it comes
but then it comes with like the image on the team itself. Like,
the Browns' image is already bad, bro. It's Cleveland.
Yeah, it is not trying to get any worse. You know what I'm saying?
No, but it's okay with being worse. It's at the bottom.
His team put together that nice that thing, his little video, promo video of him on Undisputed. Yeah. That was a cool little PR run to like change his life around and whatnot. Yeah. Like the sob story and whatnot. That was cool. I fuck with that. That's a team like, look, like, we gotta make sure, like, he like, yo, our name is bad right now. Look, we gonna do this little documentary style. We gonna get the fans really feeling they understand you. Then you got people that really be smoking out there, like, yo, like, I be smoking too, yo, I feel you, bro. Like, I see what you're saying. Sure. And then just that quick, like, it kind of like died on the rug, but he did some more shit, of course. But you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it goes.
We don't know if he did some more shit. We hope that he didn't. It just said that he needed to take some time because he's weak at the moment. So if that is the case,
I just felt like the thing was probably. I feel like his PR team probably sat with him. Yo, I don't think it's a good idea for you to be on camera 24 hours of the day
for the hard knocks.
I don't think that's a good idea. So I think you might. It might be a good idea for us to step away.
He has to come back.
He can't
miss on training camp.
I'm saying though, it's a drug related thing. So they could put on the, they got like something where it's like it's a non-injury contact list or something like that.
The pump list.
Yeah, but it's something non-injury list or whatever, where they could put them on there and take them off at the end of training camp. So me thinking from a PR standpoint, that's what I want to do because Hard Knocks just want you to act like a fool. Like they don't give a fuck about you.
And they want the views.
You know what I'm saying?
Entertainment.
They would love to see Josh Gordon taken to jail on Hard Knocks.
But that means he's missing all the training camp. In Hard Knocks, he said that he's coming back this week.
If was a fifth.
I'm just talking about Hugh Jackson, I think, right?
I believe it when I say it.
Yeah, I believe it when I say it. But he said that Gordon is going to be taking some time and that he's coming back this week.
All right, but CEO time. Can you explain a little bit about what DON Enterprises mean and what type of lanes are you actually in?
With DON Enterprises, we a PR firm, pretty much trying to maximize the exposure for like artists, athletes, up-and-coming business owners, everything to just maximize the exposure. We realize that a lot of people have talents and a lot of people have money behind the business, but sometimes might lack the direction or lack the marketing that they deserve. Some artists got great music. Some artists put out 2 or 3 mixtapes, but it gets wiped under the rug because they didn't have the proper promotion or proper push for it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I never like encourage artists to immediately drop a mixtape when they feel like they're ready, because it's like, let's build your hype, let's make that suspense really the feeling. So when you drop, everyone is like, I need this tape right now the day it drops. You know what I'm saying? All the best artists always get them type of results, like when they crash datpiff.com or mix my mixtapes or Spinrilla or whatnot. When they crashes because that hype was so built, they didn't have situations in the media, they didn't have beef with this artist, or they didn't did this and that opportunity, whereas though now this mixtape is what I need, I'm craving it. Or like with an athlete, you know what I'm saying? Like some athletes, they might just need a PR person just to help them get recruited. You know what I'm saying? Some might be undersized but got crazy talent. So let's be that backbone where we helping contact these coaches for you.
Like the ultimate middleman.
Let's be that ultimate middleman for you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got injured your junior year, but you come back your senior. Let's put together this promo clip. Are you crazy working out, going crazy, dunking? And everybody's like, yo, I need this guy back on the roster. Like this guy is really going crazy. Like I need him in the gym playing 5-on-5 so we can see it firsthand. Let's be that person. Damn, like you just left your school, you just transferred because you didn't get time, so no one believes in you because why you didn't get time yet. But yeah, so let's be behind the scenes pushing you. Let's talk to this coach. Don't even stress, just keep working out. I'm gonna talk to the coaches. Oh, you want to go overseas? You can't speak English. I mean, you can't speak Spanish. You can't do this. You can't do that. Let's tour the city on our end. Let's see what we can do. Where you gonna be living at? Let's see, put you in a position where you comfortable, where you successful. Then all you gotta do is hoop. And then you make us look good, you know what I'm saying, continue to do your thing, we make the percentages, and we good. We just kick back and we chilling.
So you know what I'm saying? About basketball,
yeah.
You ain't thinking about
I'm thinking on the business, because like, I know when I got injured, I felt like the world was crashing on me. I'm just like, what I'm about to do if I don't hoop? Right. I'm like, I wasn't pressing girls in the DMs, and I'm like, can the gang, I didn't have to be like do the most. I wasn't filling out job applications, and like, I'm like, damn, I gotta fill out a job. Like, what the fuck? Like, what's my social security number? I'm like, I'm tripping. Like, I really was lost at one point. I'm really like, yo, like, I got a tax form. Like, what do you do? Like, I'm like, I hoop. Like, just
what? A W?
Like, just give me a sweatsuit. I mean, like, we get a 10 sweatsuit. I gotta go out. Now I gotta go buy a fit now. I'm not even like a shop now. Like, everything was just hitting crazy when I was like, yo, like, we not eating as a team. Like, or we not like doing homework together. Like when I'm gonna do my homework then? I was my mother like, do your homework on your own? I'm like, man, like, I had a non-70 SAT score. I'm like I wasn't in the school like that. I'm like, basketball was everything. Yeah. So then that's when I really had to like look back and like, I don't want to lead a game, but I don't feel like hooping no more. I'm like, I'm 5'8". I'm not about to make a PR jump. Nobody gonna PR me and be like, yeah, Ron about to come out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But like, look who's the best.
Next to kill car, I got it right here.
Yeah, like, you know, it wasn't coming like that. So I'm like, let me try a different route. And then like, who's the best agent right now in basketball?
Rich Paul.
Who was his best friend?
LeBron.
And like, you know what I'm saying, LeBron, first hand, like, Rich Paul didn't have a degree, but LeBron put him next to a real good agent as soon as he got drafted. Rich Paul learned the game, and it said, boom, now he got Ben Simmons.
Everybody.
He got every athlete. Because you look at
he got Caldwell Pope to be able to play in the game on house arrest.
like,
That's
come on,
crazy.
you know what I'm saying, like, and because Rich Paul could just he been through a lot himself, so he could just grasp with people. You know what I'm saying? He like yo like I'm just like you, I'm just short for real. But he just breaking it down to him, like, you know what I'm saying, like he got like relate to anybody you work with.
All right, so do you think it's difficult networking with people? Like for somebody that's trying to get into the industry or somebody that's trying to do what you do, is it difficult networking?
It's hard, bro. Cause like I hate having to go up to somebody to talk to somebody. Like I was saying, like I was used to everything coming toward me. Like I don't want to be like, yo, what's up? Like my name, bro. Like, if I'm like, that's why that's why I really want to like continue to build a team where like we moving out, like we pushing, we all get the shit, we are like just like moving ourselves. It'll make it way more easier to make noise and really. Cause I'm like I hate having to be at a show. They like, who's your artist? Like what's his views? What is them? I'm like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, boom, 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 boom. And they like, let me see, like, little such and such from where, from Baltimore, like, Then that's when I really realized, like, look, we gotta come different, y'all. Like, we got, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got
something different to catch the eye.
I'm like, we gotta come different. And I was really seeing it. And I was a big fan of Little Scooter Push. And like, he had a lot of people behind him, you know what I'm saying, on the back end that I didn't know about. So then I'm really seeing how his movement was just really pushing, like the way he branded everything, and I really realized, like, damn, like this is crazy right now, like, and it got cut short. Yeah. And I seen the reason why, like, Meek didn't sign him, why record labels didn't give him a big push, because he was so entitled, like in the Baltimore sense, he really wasn't getting out of that comfort zone. If he would have just really got out of that comfort zone, he'd probably still be here, really putting out music, really pushing, and we didn't have that opportunity. So I'm like let's build a team, let's build a full-out business team to help these people in Baltimore. I'm like, it's all these athletes, it's all these artists, it's all these entrepreneurs. Why are we not helping? Who's helping them? Everyone is just trying to get up on their own with it, but I'm like it's hard.
You got any actors?
I'm trying to, like, I told a guy in Virginia, like, I hear about castings in Atlanta, because Atlanta just passes law, whereas, like, they could have, like, high-profile movies and stuff. So Atlanta about to be the next, like, New York City or L.A.
Oh, like one of those types.
Yeah, it's just about to be, like, so I forgot what it's called. But like one of the brand ambassadors for DON Enterprises, like she was pretty much telling me about it. So she get all the emails on that. So when she get them, like depending on if there's an act out there, I send it their way. So, you know what I'm saying?
Because Atlanta already got the music game.
Atlanta is crazy right now, bro.
And it's so crazy because Atlanta ain't even that big, bro. Like, so when you think of how big Los Angeles is and how big California is, how many states you can fit in that, and then you put that to just a state, to just not even a city. Mm-hmm. Atlanta, like that shit is crazy. When I be thinking like, yo, damn, that's that person from Atlanta. Oh, damn, that person from Atlanta.
I feel like a lot of actors aren't from Atlanta though.
I'm talking about just music.
A lot of people
I'm not talking about
Atlanta just full of innovators, yo.
Yeah, I was about to say that's like one of the destination spots. Like,
yeah,
like you feel like you have to.
But that's recent though, right? It wasn't always like that. When we was kids, nobody really thought about
Atlanta was getting to that point though. Like,
I mean, when the Ludacris and all them was hot, Jermaine Dupri.
Atlanta probably was hot before you started.
Mm-hmm.
They probably had, you feel me?
Who they had before, like Ludacris and Jermaine Dupri and all them?
Jermaine Dupri. Know how long? Do you know who Jermaine Dupri started with?
That's why I said who, because I thought she was gonna film me.
That was Criss Cross. When did that song come out?
I don't know.
Yeah, do your research.
I don't do no research.
Yo, Atlanta was pushing for a while, for sure though. Atlanta definitely been pushing for years there. Before we probably, like, by the time, like, while we were still like real young, they was already like in the midst of this.
But we still talking on the 90s though.
Yeah, I would say the 90s.
That's I'm still talking about. We still talking about when we was kids.
California.
That's what I was talking about.
But Atlanta definitely took over the 2000s.
But yeah, like Tupac was in the midst of making that Def Jam. I mean, not Def Jam. What's
Death
it?
Row.
Death Row, like Death Row East in Atlanta for real. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
And like, but the thing is though, like,
I read this.
like what was that movie I was talking about on Netflix earlier? Is it like the 13th? I think.
Like the 13th.
Yeah. So listen, yeah. So in this business
earlier, nigga ain't know what you was talking
about.
about.
Yeah, so the 15th, right? Yeah. So listen, so record, like the way like the government was set up, the government is really, like a big scam for real. You feel what I'm saying? Whereas though, like with artists, they like, yo, hip hop is increasing so high. Like it's so much positive hip hop. Hip hop was like like taking rock out the pot and popping everything out of the business immediately. It was just crushing it with all this positive information that they was giving out. These rappers were giving out. They said we have to stop this. We got to start signing artists that's talking about drugs, killing, guns, and stuff like that.
More versatile.
Yeah, so we can minimize the people's minds. You know what I'm saying? And then from that, you know what I'm saying, they started hiring. I mean, the record labels was hiring, starting all these beefs going and everything, and getting all these killings involved. Like, I really think the Tupac killing has something to do with the government. Like, as seeing his movie and seeing how a powerful influence he was, like, why has no one on Las Vegas Strip, why did nobody know anything, have no type of lead to anybody that killed him? And like, he was making such a push that the president had to speak out on him. And it was so crazy. Now we see all these platforms, these artists that's in and out of jail on drugs. Why is all these big major artists right now going through these crazy mental drugs? Why are these guys getting the deals? They got tattoos over their face, they're crazy.
Dame Dash did an interview recently, whatever. He was talking about the guy Leroy Cohen, and he the owner, president over at YouTube right now, right? So he said what they do now with artists is they pay them to put videos on YouTube of the beef. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to put out beef songs, like, so they can put it on YouTube, so they can put it on their platform, so people go watch it.
It's
I was like,
crazy.
that's crazy. I never thought
One
like.
thing that we have to think about when it comes to,
Because it's all about PR is all about creating a story and building an image. If you can create a story and you got people talking about it and it's bringing attention to your business or whatever, you're gonna do it. And that's just how it's always gonna be. People love entertainment, they love that fuel. And that's why, like, with relationships and stuff,
Controversial people.
you know what I'm saying? And that's why,
Niggas that's going
you hardly see TV shows and movies like how it was back in the day, where as though, like, it's family oriented, like the Cosby's, it's like Full House, it's like
Good
Martin,
Times.
you know, Good Time business now. And everybody like, oh, you was doing that like 6 months ago. We were just, I'm like, when it's focused just on winning, like just everything you gotta do, you just gotta be a win. Like when you losing is when you know you losing at a time when you sitting home, you scroll, you like, man, why he get this? Like, man, like, he didn't even work that hard. Like, I know for sure, like, somebody probably helped him with that. Like, it's like, why you gotta be that, like, be that energy? Like, why you gotta bring that to anybody? I'm just trying to create a winning atmosphere where as though we could all win. It's a possible way that everyone can win. Like, everyone don't gotta win the same boat. Like, you could be in this route with doing this. You could be with this route doing this. Like, that's why I chose a PR field. Like, no one is doing this. Like, no one is trying to be that winner to try to help other people win, and that in no case. And so they just trying to get a crazy percentage out of it. What they didn't need their name. Like, half the stuff I do, I don't put my name behind it sometimes. Like, it's just genuine. It's like, all right. I mean, like people like
Off the strength.
like sometimes it's just like that's just off the strength. It's just genuine love. You dig what I'm saying? And that's how a business formed out of it. And that's when I see opportunities where it's like, all right, we can all make real money out of this eventually. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's too many losers that's just bringing out bad energy, negative energy. It's like I hate it.
Yeah, I feel you.
So what's next for DON Enterprises?
I wanted to get my feet, like I made my goal to be 8 months in the music industry to get my feet wet, just to learn the business and get accustomed just to like negotiating stuff and like coming up with marketing ideas. But like my passion always been with sports, so that's why right now, guys, in August, we migrating over to the sports industry. Now we're gonna start working with camps and start sponsoring some like tournaments and I'm about to start coaching again full time. I'm gonna tell you about that too. Actually, got a call the other day. You know what I'm saying? Nice, cool little organization we could probably work with. You know what I'm saying? And I want to work with like the class of class of 2024 athletes.
What grade is that right now?
It's like they young. I don't even know. It's a wild number. Like, I feel
like
old.
2020.
Yeah, so I want to start working with guys like that age. So by the time they 17, 18, we where we need to be. So boom, now we hand in hand where we don't want that. We get that NCAA certification where though we the ones people we work with the athletes. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start working with actors or comedians and everything. That's definitely gonna be down the line. But I just wanna channel in monthly like how many industries at once, because like it's so much you can learn. Like it took me 8 months to learn about the music stuff, and I'm still learning about it. You know, every day. You know what I'm saying? I learn like why a promoter's gonna pay a certain artist a certain amount of money because how much money they gotta get back, or the importance of being on time at your show, or the importance of having all of this like the business stuff situated in order to get on a radio station. Like it's more than just being hot. Like sometimes you really just gotta have a business team to really go through that side of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not sitting in nobody's studio telling them, hey, change that hookup. Like you just do that. You know what I'm saying? You bring it to me. All right, we gonna sit down. This is what we gonna do. Do you fuck with this? No, I don't fuck. That's not really me. All right, now let's create a path that says fits you. Whereas we stay in your element. We not like faking your image in any way, and we gonna get you portrayed the way you need to be portrayed.
Stay in your lane.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you.
That's when I realized that I can't put my name behind every artist because like it's not true. Like I'm talking to you on a regular like. this is not
You live
you.
a whole different
Like
life.
stop. Like I'm like, it's gonna be hard. Like you're not reaching the success you need because you're not in the lane that you need to be. Like some people can really kill in a certain industry. I'm like, if I was a rapper, like I'd just be kick back making like cool kickback music at like house parties or something, or like chill like party vibes, or like something like, you know what I'm saying, you just kick back and smoke to.
They don't like the J. Cole's though.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
Lyrical,
you know what I'm saying? Like I already talk like I could talk like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like,
no,
because that's my lane.
Those rhymes is
like people gotta just stick to what they know, and it's like you'll see way more success, and that's why I think I got a lot of supporters behind me because they seen I was just genuine with it. Like they saying like, oh, you always been a cool guy. You know what I'm saying? You always had a good image. Like so, obviously you know a little bit about trying to protect some of that image or keeping somebody on the right path. Because like I wasn't like the smartest person always, but like I wasn't out doing wild dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I always, you know what I'm saying, had my head on the right way. Always wanted to do something. So it's like it's not hard to believe what I'm preaching. And like I always been preaching winning. I always been on winning organization teams. Been around winning, like winners around me.
People try to do their own personal PR where like you ever see where you have like your Facebook is one way, your Instagram is one way, and your Twitter is another way. Like the Twitter be the raw version of you, and Instagram cleaned up a little bit.
Yeah, Facebook is good for
Facebook. You got the suited and booted joke.
Yeah, for cool for auntie and over there in Wisconsin.
For sure.
Like,
so for anyone who who knew you in the beginning, who don't know like the beginning of your story, like where did you go? Like when it comes to basketball, where did you get recruited for? Or what schools did you want to play for? Or stuff like that. You know.
I went to Milford. So of course, like Milford had like a winning mentality where there's a lot of good athletes. Like you got right here, Smoot. You know what I'm saying? Came out of.
I went to Milford.
Yeah, like
Smoot at the same time.
No, Smoot paved the way for a lot of us to transfer there because I originally went to Western Tech. Seeing that success, we like, hold up, like they winning over there, like they winning over there. Like Coach Silver and I didn't really have to say much. Like, look, like 3 state championships, like all right.
Yeah, I got to fuck.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like, and the thing, like with Milford though, they was getting the guys in the school no matter what. Like, you know what I'm saying. Like D1, D2, D3.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying. Like they made sure you got to a school and you got to play, and that was the main thing that we all. I'm like. I'm 5'8". I'm not about to be on the D1 circuit, like, you know what I'm saying, going crazy, dunking on niggas. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't me. But I understood that I want to get away to school. I don't want to be paying full price for my peoples, and I want to be playing while I'm away at school. Cool. You know what I'm saying? They helped me out with that. I went away to school out in Reading, PA, at Albright College. Played, got injured immediately. I pulled my hamstring. Tore my meniscus, sprained both my ankles. Didn't even play a whole game. I played one game.
Broke down like a bitch.
Broke down. Because I wasn't even like that off season. I didn't take the off season serious. I'm just like it ain't D1 schools. I'm like niggas gonna just be up here just smoking chill. So I'm just getting high, just weakening my body, just going to work out whenever, straight just killing myself. So that's when I'm like, damn, I just hit a crash. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I'm not like OD smart, like where I'm gonna just become a engineer, a lawyer or something. So I'm just like, what am I? But I need to still be myself. Like I just know I don't want to go to a job and have to fake myself every day. I'm like, I just want to be within myself. I'm like,
monkey suit.
You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to be like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I found a lane. I'm like, look, like Rich Paul. I'm like, yo, like Rich Paul. I'm really looking at him like, yo, it's crazy that like this is me right here. Like same height, same like, you know what I'm saying, history. I'm just like, yo, this could be me. And I know a lot of athletes can be a part of this too.
Rich Paul touching a lot of different money.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Undisputed is all through like that Clutch Sports. You know what I'm saying? With another one of close LeBron friends. You know what I'm saying? Cause like DON Enterprises, we could do things like and come up with the cameraman and like sponsor your games and follow you day to day. You know what I'm saying? Help you with your exposure like that. We can help you with your workout packages as far as like promotion with that. Like it's so many routes that we can do. Like that's why I get so many I want so many people on the team that we could just. Everyone could just tackle a different way. You know what I'm saying? Like I got like my guy D Banks out in South Carolina pushing DON Enterprises. Friend Treasure out in Atlanta and Philly. She go back and forth pushing DON Enterprises. I got a friend Deja out in LA. She pushing DON Enterprises. So it's people that push it in different ways that can make money. Like got my videographer Frames. You know what I'm saying? He's strictly the video guy. So it's like me and him, our money's not gonna touch. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We good. Like his cut gonna be that, of course. My cut gonna be this, of course. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a builder team, got a graphic designers. They gonna strictly just be graphic designer coming up with a different print for different flyers. So it's like everyone got their own lane. Everyone just winning like consistently on their own stuff. So it's like we don't gotta sit there and fight over what's what, because like everyone sees like this is my lane, this is my lane.
There's money out here for everybody.
Exactly, and that's what I'm just trying to really build out here. You know what I'm saying? I got my guy Fad NG on the community outreach side, and they're gonna also help with the sports side. And G is our accountant, great with numbers. Of course you're gonna need an accountant. Yeah. Man, Fatty out in Morgan playing D1 right now, so he's seeing firsthand like being a Division I athlete, and then sometimes can't even get housing. That sometimes at Morgan, it's like damn, like, what's going on? Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like player development. Like Fatty sees like, look, like all these athletes who like, how do you have time to go to like job fairs, career fairs, and get a job and go like suit up and stuff? He's like, I want to help players like that on that side of the aspect. I'm like, cool. That's your son on the other. I was like, cool. Like you come up with a plan on it, we support it. We gonna rock out. You know what I'm saying? We want to coach. You want to build a DON Enterprises basketball team, we can do that. You get the right guys, get the right training equipment, everything, let's do that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's so much opportunity with this business, and I think it's going to be so successful. It's like, it's not a typical hustle. It's not going to just be like, oh yeah, we're going to just sell the product and just get it out of the way, whatever. Like, we're going to really build a core team where though this is going to be, have a headquarters, it's going to be corporate offices in plenty of different states. That's why I'm trying to push it so far with, in Baltimore itself, in the state of Maryland, DMV is so much. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to really get people to understand the concept now before, because like when it gets big, I don't want it to be like, hey, hold up. I really want people to really, if you're a creative mind, you're an innovator of your time, like you a Don itself, you a boss itself. It's Don Enterprises, like you don't got it to be on it, Don. You could be a Don itself about just, you know what I'm saying, you getting checks for being who you are. You know what I'm saying, you getting your own money, you standing in line, yeah, you're not super rich, you know what I'm saying, but you taking care of your bills and everything, you a Don itself. You know what I'm saying? Like you there for your family, your friends, you a Don itself. To just be out there, just do what you gotta do.
That's real.
That's what's up.
Alright. 3 tips you would give somebody on trying to be a PR, or 3 healthy tips of the day.
Know the industry that you in. Don't just try to immediately like I never try to like know what you gotta really know the industry itself, because like it's so much behind closed doors that you gotta understand that like an artist or athlete is not going to know. So you have to understand to be able to be that middleman, the difference, everything. Because at the end of the day, like your name is going to be behind a lot of stuff. If you got an artist or something and you bringing them in a situation they don't know too much about, and y'all end up looking bad together or whatnot, that person that you just represented the artist for not going to really rock with you. Just like you just brought me some trash. You just did, so like that relationship could die down. You got an athlete that you're working with. You know what I'm saying? You don't got them in the right position to do this time 39, answering the right questions or in the right spot or whatnot. That's your name that go down too, right along with it. You could just like you present this one image, your image can go down. Yeah. So know your industry, know like your clientele, what you're working with. Don't work with like, you know what I'm saying, just with anybody. You got to be able to organize everything as much as possible, because you try to put your name behind an actor, a comedian, a rapper, all at once, you're not going to really be able to 100% help somebody where you need to be. Make an impact with the people that you got. Let them show that behind the scenes you just did a lot for that person. They're going to say, yo, that guy music not too good, but whoever pushed him, I see that name everywhere. I see like that rapper, like I want to listen to his music, but
that's real.
Whoever is pushing that, what's your rate? Like y'all winning over here, you know what I'm saying? Like make an impact with what you got, you know what I'm saying? Because at first I was trying to manage everybody and manage my own life. How am I gonna do that? You can't manage my life. Just like I'm still young, you know. I'm still going through typical everyday issues. You know what I'm saying? Third thing. And like be yourself no matter what. Like stay with even though, you know what I'm saying, you get a platform, just stay within your element, you know what I'm saying? And really just you can't fake it out here at all. You know what I'm saying? Just be who you are, you know what I'm saying? Stay true to who you are, your morals, your values, because like the industry, the stuff that the light and everything could try to force you to portray a certain thing, and just stay in your lane, man. Like for real. You know what I'm saying? Just win. You know what I'm saying? Don't focus on nobody but yourself. When it's focused on winning. It's a process, but we making progress. You know what I mean?
Oh, you said trust it.
Yeah, trust that process.
Yo, give them all your socials right now.
Oh yeah, I'm running down on everything. You know what I'm saying?
Instagram, Twitter, all that, right?
DON, and DON Enterprises. Check out the page. We got a lot of new things coming, a lot of new partnerships, a lot of new opportunities coming out for everybody. You know what I'm saying? As far as athletics, comedians, actors, there's a lot coming this way. So the process of making progress. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we want to thank you for coming on the show.
Appreciate y'all, man. This is definitely love. My God.
Yeah.
Great time showing love. Yo, this is CEO's podcast, man. This was a very uplifting episode today. You know, if you can act like you don't want to listen to it if you want, but then you just being dumb. So this is Deuce Johnson. I got my man Nate Lucky.
Thank you.
My boy Young Dev.
Ron the Dump.